muchachos?
Points West by Steve Lopez. A construction foreman in Griffith Park heard the crash. He saw a cyclist cartwheel off his bike and slam face first into the unforgiving asphalt of Riverside Drive.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As we begin our descent into Los Angeles, we ask that you please be sure that your seatbelt is fastened and that you return your seatbelts to tray tables.
A 911 call brought out the troops from Fire Station 76.
What happened? You had an accident. Do you know what happened?
Oh, shit, I had an accident. What?
I don't remember any of this, nor do I recall the cause of the spill. County USC was the closest emergency room, and I quickly realized that if you find yourself there with nothing more than a bonk on the head, you are one lucky Angelino.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Ooh. Ready. I'm not entirely comfortable with this. Thank you.
You have no new messages. You have no new messages.
Okay. Oh, really?
Doctors told me to expect up to 4 weeks of disorientation.
Ooh. Oh, Christ. All right.
I'm not asking for sympathy. I just want you to know. I'm not asking for sympathy. I just want you to understand what's going on if I start writing about what a bang-up job Governor Schwarzenegger's doing. SCHWARZ. Scratch that. Just passe. Lacks context. Ouch.
Right, so the question is, hey, Toby, theoretically, could I, seeing as how the governor has retired his position at the Muscle magazine, could I interview? Right. And will my non-Teutonic lineage be an issue? See, no, it gets to be funny. It's just an article. Do I need to have been on steroids for a long time to even apply again?
Gail, I like the attention must be paid reference. I might move it down a paragraph, though. Thanks. I'm getting you a new desk. Good morning, gentlemen. Thanks, Bridget.
Hey guys, check it out. I got a study here that says the number of Americans under 35 who read a newspaper is now down to 40%.
40?
40.
And the group we're losing mostly are college-educated women.
Pull my finger.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, honey. Welcome back, Steve. That would have been next.
Thank you. You know, when Lopez and I started out together,
You had to walk 20 miles to school
people
in
cared
the snow
about
with
what
no
went on
shoes.
in the world. Am I right, Steve? I mean, Christ.
Back when people
we're at
cared.
war, and the only thing that sells papers is a Lindsay Lohan coot shot.
Jesus, did someone actually run that in print? I thought that was just on the web.
All right. All I am
didn't see
saying
that.
is if you run an excellent, if I do say so myself, front-page piece about how corporate America is profiting from this war, and the only reader response you get is on two hands.
That was a good
Meanwhile,
piece, by the way. I
fine,
read
thanks.
that.
You read it? Did you really?
Yeah, I didn't read it, but I loved it, Kurt.
Meanwhile, Lopez here scrapes his forehead and gets what? Oh, I'm guessing what, 75 emails from readers worried about his
I
safety.
chased
Then
this
I'm
piece.
sorry. I'm sorry. There is something very wrong in this world.
Newsflash. Something wrong with the world.
Yeah, your face hurts my feelings, Steve.
That's harassment. Mary?
An environmental group studying
Please?
chemical contaminants
I
in people's
literally-
bodies.
no.
Just
Let me
give
check
some
my
blood
emails.
and write
I just-
about it. I think it would be a good idea for you.
I'm glad you feel that way. I just did that.
What do you think?
The thought in my mind is no thank you.
It was funny. People love it when you bleed. Readers.
Ooh, busted. What is that? What do you call that, what you just
Transference.
did? Freud. Freud. Thank you. No.
Sorry about the face.
I hate needles.
So use it.
Originally used as a camp by settlers outside of what was then the village of Los Angeles, it was called La Plaza of Baja, or the Lower Plaza.
Stevie Wonder fan?
Oh, my Cherie Moore, Sunshine in My Life.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
But you really shouldn't write on a violin like that because you have to treat a violin like a child. You have to protect it.
You only got 2 strings.
All I want to do is play music, and here's a problem that I'm having right here. This one's gone, this little one's out of commission. But you get that in Cleveland public schools. A lot of military statues in Cleveland, very
that where you're from?
military-oriented city. You're not going to get musicians on parade there. You got Servants Hall there, you have the music settlement, Ohio State University, whereas in Los Angeles, you have Los Angeles PD, you have LA Times, you have Los Angeles Lakers. Those are armies too. Military regimentation, experimentation, Roman Gabriel, Roman Catholicism, Colonel Sanders. But this guy right here is the quarterback of the orchestra. Now the cello can back this guy with the same moves, but the cello can't be concert master. No, he leads out. This is just Doc Perlman, Joshua Heifetz. You can't play music in the winter in Cleveland because of the ice and the snow. That's why I prefer Los Angeles to Beethoven City, because it never rains in Southern California. And if it does, all I have to do is just go in the tunnel. I can play to my heart's content. I'm flabbergasted about the statue. Aren't you flabbergasted about this?
Anyway, nice to meet you.
You have any idea how it got here?
No.
Maybe they dropped it off late at night, because it's just astonishing to sit here for hours and just gaze at it. It just blows me away. It really blows me away that someone as great as Beethoven is a leader in Los Angeles.
Yeah. I'm Steve Lopez, LA Times.
Lopez, L-O-P-E-Z?
Yeah.
Lopez. Los Angeles Times, Mr. Lopez.
What's your name?
Lopez. Nathaniel Anthony Ayers Jr., Nathaniel or J.R. period. I apologize for my appearance. I've had a few setbacks.
Me too.
Who are Nancy, Paul, and Craig?
Those are my classmates at Juilliard.
Good afternoon, Juilliard School.
Registrar's office, please. What's up?
It's highly classified. I can't tell you.
How many?
More than we can afford to lose. Evidently, it goes like this. Stock price sinks, we lose reporters. Stock price sinks, more we lose more reporters.
Right, well, produce more or less. Hi, this is Steve Lopez from the LA Times. I'm calling to inquire as to whether Nathaniel Anthony Ayers attended your school, A-Y-E-R-S. I'm sorry.
Ah, freaking child law.
How is our son, by the way?
Oh, he's good. He likes his classes. He likes his pre-gay roommate. You should call him.
I call him.
Is a lie.
I call him. He doesn't call me back.
He calls me back.
Mary?
Just try again.
Yes, Mary. Yes, Mary.
Yes, Steve.
I gotta take this call.
Great.
Because I don't have a story. Well?
Call him.
I'm sorry, we have no record of Nathaniel Anthony Ayers ever attending Juilliard.
Really? But then I don't have a story. Thanks for checking. I'm not doing the blood thing. I got too many other good ideas.
My dad is gonna freak when he finds out I met you. He loves your column.
What about you?
Well, I don't really read the newspaper,
Sure.
but when I do,
Hey! Those aren't all for me, are they?
I'm also gonna need a clump of hair and some urine.
That's easy.
All right.
Okay.
Make a fist for me.
Oh, come on. Oh, Christ.
Lopez?
Mr. Lopez?
Yeah, can you hold on 1 second? I'm having a little technical difficulty here.
This is Rosie Delgado from the Juilliard School. Oh, Mr. Lopez?
Yes, please continue.
After we spoke yesterday, I realized I only checked our graduates. So I looked in our matriculates, and there he was. Nathaniel Anthony Ayers enrolled in 1970, and he dropped out toward the end of his second year.
Thank you. Points west by Steve Lopez. Nathaniel was shy in our first encounter. He stepped back, he backed away. Nathaniel is what? Nathaniel is, it's a great column, is what Nathaniel is. Nathaniel is missing. Oh, son of a bitch.
Raccoons.
Oh, yeah?
That's the culprit.
Oh, boy.
Mm-hmm.
What are they doing? They eat the grass?
No, they eat the worms in the grass.
They eat the worms in the grass.
Yeah, we had them. It's a god-awful mess. Want to know how I got rid of them?
Yes.
Coyote urine.
Wow. Coyote urine.
Seriously, in powdered form.
Remarkable.
It's a whole industry, you know.
Funny.
Hey, I'm Neil, by the way.
Okay.
Silver hair, a ragged shirt, and baggy pants. They wore soft shoes. They jumped so high, jumped so high. Then it lightly touched down. Middleman a cell in New Orleans he was. Down and out. He looked to me to be the eyes of age. As he spoke right out, he talked of life, he talked of life. He laughed, slapped his leg a step.
Anxiety, restlessness, euphoria. If your experience,
I would spend every night tossing and turning.
Wow, I see. And what is the proper method of application? Should I sprinkle it in the yard?
No, first you want to dilute the urine powder in water.
Wait, I want to?
Well, all right, maybe I should say have to. And then you're going to have to hang the liquid from trees in plastic bags.
So people are doing this all over Southern California, huh?
Oh, yes, sir. Last month I sold some to Paula Abdul.
But no Simon Cowell? Because that'd be exciting. Figure? I'm gonna call you back. A little later.
Hey! Hey, Nathaniel! Remember me? Sorry. Maybe have a minute when you're done? Let me know. I just saw you, so I... Nothing.
Mr. Steve Lopez, Los Angeles Times, Los Angeles, California.
Daniel?
I've been searching for Mr. Beethoven, but he's slipping away like a dream. I'm trying to get back into shape, but I don't have any sheet music. Beethoven String Quartet, Opus 59, number 1, Violin Concerto, Opus 61 in D, 5th Concerto, Opus 73 in E flat, red car, green car, there goes a police car. And God is right on the other side of that wall. I had to dig a hole to bury some human defecation, but they didn't have the human decency to use the proper facilities.
You've moved.
Well, it's beautiful here because you can play music and have pigeons clapping as they take off. And right there's the Los Angeles Times building. That's
Right,
Mr.
that's where I
Steve
work.
Lopez, staff writer, New York, Cleveland, doesn't matter. All I have to do is look up at that building. I know exactly where I am. I'm in
Thinking about
Los Angeles, California, Los
writing
Angeles
about
Lakers,
you
Magic
for the
Johnson, Magic
paper.
Johnson Theaters. Magic Johnson is a
What do you think
basketball
about
player,
that?
but he's also a big black theater.
What if I were to want to write a story about you for the newspaper?
Los Angeles Times, Los Angeles newspaper, staff writer, Mr. Steve Lopez.
Yeah, that's me.
Well,
and do you mind if I record this? And I want to write a story about you.
Well,
column
I just
about how a
think
guy like you winds
Mr.
up on the street.
Lopez
What do you
needs
think
to
of
do
that?
what Mr. Lopez needs to do. No one could ever stop Mr. Lopez from doing what he wants to do. Are you flying that plane?
No. No, I'm right here.
I don't know how that works.
I called Juilliard and they said you went there, but you didn't finish.
I bombed right out of there. I bombed out of Juilliard.
Yeah, what happened?
It didn't happen. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Anyone I could contact? Family?
Family, Miss Floria Ayers, my mom. She's a beautician. Beauty is art. Music is beauty. I don't do hair. I do my own hair, but my mom does everybody's hair in the community. They would come for her. She's quite a woman, you know. And but I don't know how you're gonna talk to her though because she passed.
Okay. Sorry to hear that. Who could I call?
216-962-6744.
Whose number is that?
You know, it's a dream out here, Mr. Lopez. Yeah. The sun is shining, the nights are cool and serene, and I notice that everyone is smiling.
Americans are asking,
Hi, I'm calling for Jennifer Ayers Moore.
how will we fight and win this war?
Hi, this is Steve Lopez from the LA Times. I spoke with your aunt, I believe, earlier. She suggested I give you a call.
About what?
About your brother Nathaniel.
Is he dead?
What? Oh, no. He's alive.
Is he all right?
He's homeless. I don't know if you're aware of that. But he seems very bright, and may I record this? And talented, obviously. Juilliard.
I'm sorry. Your name again, please.
Steve Lopez.
Mr. Lopez, why are you calling?
I'm gonna write a column about Nathaniel.
Why?
Because that's what I do. Everyone has a story, and it's interesting, you know, that a Juilliard alum is now homeless, and but he seems smart and kind, and he spends his days filling the city air with violin music.
He plays the violin now.
He's a what? Yeah. Why? He used to play something else?
Bye, Mama.
Good morning, Nathaniel.
Morning, Miss Lil John.
So what do you want to play for me?
Oh, I'm gonna play some Beethoven, sir. I'm crazy about Beethoven. He was younger than me when he started playing piano, and I wanted to play the piano, but so many kids played it, and there's only one at school, so it's hard to get practice time in. So I chose the cello. Hardly anyone at school wanted to play the cello. And Beethoven was composing when he was only 11, and I'm already older than that, so I figure I got a lot of catching up to do.
Let's hear you play. had the talent, that's for sure. I called his mother that night. I told her that I thought he was the most gifted kid I've ever met. I said that if he made a full commitment to music, if he really, really gave it all he had, the whole world would open up to him. And he did. He really did.
He ain't gonna get no stuff. He gonna kill that little girl before he kill everybody. He ain't got no stuff. He ain't got no
Before long, it got so that was all he did. No more football, no more baseball, just music. Day in and day out. The whole world was changing around him, and that was all he did. Music.
Hey, you awake? You know what I hear when you play your music? I hear the voice of God coming. I'm serious. You got something special here, baby. A way out. There is a whole world waiting for you.
Points West by Steve Lopez. Nathaniel was shy in our first encounter, period. He took a step back when I approached to say I liked the way his violin music drowned out the jackhammers on Grand Street, period. Nathaniel's first instrument was the cello. Strangely, he has never had any training on the violin. He has never had, period. He has never had any training on the violin. He switched to the latter after winding up on the streets. One day I asked him about his hopes and dreams. That's easy, he said. I'd like to get these other two strings.
Dear Mr. Lopez, this morning I read your article about the street musician and was deeply moved. This cello is one I used for 50 years until arthritis got the better of me. Please pass it along to Mr. Ayers with my prayers for his health and safety.
Nathaniel! All I'm trying to do is work as hard as I can to clean up the town, but they don't want me to help them. I won't have this, and all you do, I won't have this degradation because they just won't respect it. Beethoven is the leader of the pianist, and I try to tell every one of them, I won't have this nastiness, this degradation. I won't have it. No! 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 I'm not gonna have this nastiness in this tunnel, this degradation.
Good. Remember when I said I was going to write about you? Well, I did. People heard that you were just playing with two strings. Some of them thought you might want something better to work with.
No, I can't cover that.
You don't have to pay for it.
I'm
It's
sure
a
it's
gift.
a very beautiful instrument.
Free and clear.
People are very, very generous.
But look, here's the deal. It's not safe for you to have something this valuable on the street, so you
Oh,
gotta...
you don't have to worry about that, Mr. Lopez. I've been mugged 14 times. I will fight to the death to protect this instrument.
Right, that's my point exactly. So apparently there's a place that's a couple blocks down. It's called Lamp. And hold on.
I can't go. No, I can't go there. They
I
smoke
talked to
cigarettes.
the guy.
And they drop
He
the
said
button
you
on
can
the
keep
ground.
it there.
They do it to torment me.
No.
They do it to
That's
torment
the
me.
deal. You want to play this, you got to do it there.
I can't do that.
Oh, yeah. Except for this one time. Take it out and give it a test drive or whatever.
So I can play it here?
For a couple minutes, and then we're going to bring it to Lamp.
Laying in there like a pig in the blanket. Only the greats, really only the greats. Yo-Yo Ma, Jacqueline Dupre. But the coolest cucumber of them all is Yana Stalker. Gotta put rosin on your bow. It's just like feeding a parakeet. Bow needs rosin just like police car needs prisoners.
So, pack it up, we'll bring it to Lamp, you can get back at
I
it.
haven't really gotten a chance to know her yet, so I would...
I'm not saying you can't play, you can, just not here.
This is a perfect music environment for playing
This?
music.
No.
Yes.
This is a sidewalk, okay? That's the deal.
No, you break the bridge, you pour water in it, you drown her.
That's what I'll do?
It'll be
would I
ruined. It
damage
won't play
it?
right
I gave you
again
the
ever
damn
because
thing.
Mr. Lopez...
I'm not going to see you get. I'm not going to see you get killed over this.
You know what you do? Let me put it away myself.
Then put it away. Thank you.
Because when you start a relationship with somebody...
Don't make a big deal of it, okay?
It is a big deal.
In minutes, you'll have it set up down at Lamp. You'll be playing like you never stopped.
I
All
value
right?
this relationship. I don't want this relationship.
You know where it is?
Know
Just
where it
leave that
is?
there.
I
I'll
can't-
drive you.
No, I can't do that. I have my cart right
What are you
there. I
doing?
can just
You're
get it right in my
You're
cart.
gonna let go.
You know?
Just
Does
let your
anyone-
fingers go.
Does anyone see
okay?
what he's doing right here? He's stealing it.
I'll meet you there. San Julian at 6th. Right? I'll drive, you walk.
I know where it is.
See you in a half hour? Huh? I'm good. Jesus. Fine. Oh boy.
One time.
Say, hey, is David here? I'm here for David.
Who?
David?
David? I can go get him.
Thanks. Hey. Hi.
You a volunteer?
Steve Lopez, Los Angeles Times.
Don't be scared. Come in.
Thanks.
Every staff has a key. So if he does come by and I'm not here, then anybody can get it from him.
Okay. Or he'll be here.
Okay.
He said he was coming.
Can you sign in for me?
Sure.
Thanks.
Afternoon.
I'm just tired. It's like they can't find the medication that's right for me, you know? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
When they put me on lithium, it was like a portion of my brain was fully functional. You know what I mean? Because it's like when I take the lithium and everything, it totally eliminates the voices in my mind. When they first start rising up, you know, and it stops them right there. I don't like that because then it just stop them. Because see, sometimes those voices comfort me. And when they comfort me, if they give me all this lithium, then I no longer have the voices to comfort me. You understand what I'm saying? Do you feel what I'm saying to you? It's been a waste, you know you.
Yeah, mind if I sit here?
Not at all.
Steve.
I'm Steve, too.
Oh, boy. You know I picked the right spot.
Yeah, you did. So are you a new lamp staff, or,
No, I'm just waiting for somebody.
Okay.
I just try to keep Leanne happy.
He is a bright spot in my life. We value the same things, and we're comfortable together.
Well, thank you, Leanne. That's so nice to hear you say that.
I call him Piggy Boy and stuff like that, but I shouldn't because he's in a bad shape. We thought his problem was cocaine, but it was pancreatic cancer.
Yeah.
KK's French, Egyptian, and African American, and I am a quarter French. I know about disease. I know how to treat it. Now I understand people. I can help so many people fast, and I can comfort them. They've got Italian nurses 6'4" in the county hospital, and one of them talked to me like I was trash. Now this is probably that the hour of power that the Bible speaks of. Somebody speaks a harsh language will have with the computer, and the computer is probably the beast. Yep. My aunt ended up 16 shock treatments because she didn't want to go to bed with her sixth-grade husband. He was paying call girls $100 a piece, going to bed with them and coming home and giving my aunt all kinds of disease. I got sick. I was working over there, and I got sicker than a dog one day. I got an infection in my esophagus. The neighbor's dog was sick one day, and the only thing I had on hand was a packet of tetracycline for my chickens. So they were too busy to treat her at the moment. They'd already given her.
Lighter, $1, $1. Cigarettes, $1 Cigarettes, $1.
Points West by Steve Lopez. I put Nathaniel's new instruments in safekeeping and waited. 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. Too long, in fact. Because guess what, schmuck? You got a deadline tomorrow. And the story of a guy not showing up is not a story. Nathaniel, Nathaniel, Nathaniel.
Okay.
So you guys are basically united by non-belief.
That's right.
Yeah. So do you non-gather and non-worship?
We tried, but
not a lot to talk about.
Yeah. Now we have a website.
Swell. Anything else you don't believe in? Sorry.
Yeah, actually,
Sorry.
Okay.
Lopez?
Can you hear this?
Sorry, can't hear you.
I said, can you hear this?
This family thinks they can have a simple conversation of a step.
This is my apartment. This is my apartment. This is my apartment. Nathaniel Anthony Ayers Jr.
I need solitude to practice. I am so good, but I still have to tweak things so I can win.
Right.
There's a fine line in performance edge.
Take care of her.
I mean, I can't let her beat me. Half an hour is all it takes for me. Half an hour.
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel. Nathaniel. Nathaniel Ayers.
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel Ayers.
Nathaniel. Nathaniel. Nathaniel.
Hey, Nathaniel!
I'm good, honestly. It's just that, thank you. It's just that I'm not always so sure I know what's going on, and, it's sort of frightening, and, I'm having trouble differentiating certain things, keeping things separated.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help,
Is where your pain is stored. Paint it yellow. Paint your chest yellow. Protect you from the pain. I'll be here to protect you from the pain. I'll protect you from their eyes and ears.
Nathaniel, are you finding this piece to be beyond your abilities?
They're listening to you, Nathaniel. They can hear your thoughts, Nathaniel. I can hear your thoughts, Nathaniel.
Well, then I suggest you do better.
They can hear your thoughts, Nathaniel.
Bar
Don't
179,
think,
ladies and gentlemen.
Run away, Nathaniel. Run away, Nathaniel. Run away, Nathaniel. You should have dug a hole and crawled into it, Nathaniel.
You'll never get out. You'll never get out. Nathaniel.
Throw the white heart, Nathaniel.
Whiteness.
Hide. Hide from me here, Nathaniel. See you, Nathaniel. I can still see you, Nathaniel.
Whiteness.
There's no hiding, Nathaniel.
Whiteness.
You'll never hide.
Turn you white. Whiteness.
No hiding for you.
Whiteness. Whiteness.
You can't give me nothing. I want my house. Yeah, whatever.
Detroit,
What you want?
anger management.
Yeah, what? That doesn't look like I did
Summation,
some
right?
anger management to you.
Yeah, man, I'll take him any day. He quiets everybody down.
What does he have? Schizophrenia?
I don't know.
Well, we should hook him up with psychiatric services and find out, right?
Yeah, I don't get too hung up on diagnosis.
What do you mean?
What do I mean?
But how do you help somebody if you don't know what they have?
Look at these people. Every one of them's been diagnosed more than you can imagine. And as far as I can tell, it hasn't done them any good.
But he needs medication.
I'll tell you one thing he doesn't need. One more person telling him he needs medication.
Oh, son of a bitch. Where'd he go?
Who?
Nathaniel.
Don't ask me, dude.
Thanks, Steve.
You're welcome, Steve.
I went to the library. I thought I might pick up some sheet music. Sonata number 1, F major, Opus 5. Sonata number 2, A major, Opus 69, string quartet. What happened? Somebody get beat up?
Overdose, I think.
The other night, there was a beating over here, and someone got bones rearranged in their face, and it was just crazy. I don't understand why anybody would do something like that.
This where you sleep?
I used to sleep on Wall Street, but it's too dirty. You know, Mr. Lopez, my vision. I hate to admit it, but I'm gonna have to be like Beethoven. Just do what he did and just die. Thank you, Mr. Lopez. My vision is not far off stuff, just basically getting across the street safely, honor that father and mother, and then hopefully the music will take care of itself. That's really all you can do. I mean, when you think about it, there's not much that you could do other than that. Would you care for a drink?
I'm fine. Thanks.
Oh, gotta tuck this guy in here. Nice, safe. Put that down there. Make sure that's going. You can rest on this. Do you think of writers often, Mr. Lopez? Do you think of writers the way I think about musicians?
That write for a living, it's not like it used to be.
I love thinking about musicians. I imagine Beethoven and Mozart in that window where the light is, and they just hunger and they thirst like we do. It's angelic. I believe these children of God are going to be okay tonight. They're going to sleep and dream as humans do. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us.
I knew only part of his story. I knew him playing the violin on a dairy crate in the morning sun, suspended somewhere between boy genius and lost traveler. Every night, my friend Nathaniel tucks his instruments away and lays his head among the predators and hustlers, among fallen drunks sprawled in the streets, as rats the size of meatloaves dart out of the drains to feed off the squalor.
Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil, for thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever. Forever and ever.
I tell him this is no place for him. He says he wants to be here. He says this is his choice. Should I take him at his word, or should I try to force him inside? Wouldn't a little arm twisting be more humane than leaving him here on the streets in this lost colony of broken, helpless souls?
I hope you sleep well, Mr. Lopez. I hope the whole world sleeps well.
Adamcrane. He wants to meet you.
Who?
The guy from the Los Angeles Philharmonic, Adam Crane. Wondering if you want to come hear a concert at Disney Hall sometime as his guest. They're doing Beethoven.
Ludwig van?
Beethoven. All season long. They got one coming up the 3rd.
Well, what's the date today?
No, 3rd Symphony.
I'll cause a scene. I don't want to cause a scene. I don't want to stick out or anything like that. So it's impossible. It can't happen.
What if I could get us in for a rehearsal?
Nathaniel, let's go.
What I did with the keys right here.
Come on, lock up the cart.
No, you know what, Mr. Lopez?
Come on, we gotta go.
I can't leave my stuff here with these rascals
Oh, no,
because
no,
they
no.
can't be trusted.
We have
to
an
do
entire
anything.
orchestra waiting for us.
They
We are
have
gonna
drug
go.
addicts
In
and
the
the rest
corner
of
with
us
the-
here,
with the
and
cart.
they will steal all of what I have.
No
I
one
can't leave
is
it.
going to steal your
we
shit.
have to get in
Nathaniel,
touch with the mayor
it's
and
garbage.
Tony
No one's
O'Brien
going to steal this
or
garbage.
President.
In the corner with
Oh,
it.
no, Mr. Lopez. I'm not going to be able to make it up there. Fantasia, Walt Disney
boy.
Hall.
Okay, you don't want to go,
Donald
don't go.
Duck, because I have to deal with things here because I wouldn't leave a dog with these people here.
Right, okay.
A cockroach does not tell a greyhound what to
It's
do.
fine. Do you understand? It's fine.
I do not give a smooth fart if we go or not. Do you understand?
There are a million other things I could be doing right now. Obligations, things that people pay me to do. I have a job. I'm a professional person.
Sorry.
All right.
What?
Still not going to leave my card here.
Okay. Pick a side.
Well, the company is offering you a very generous exit package.
Yeah.
I understand how difficult this is.
All right.
Unfortunately, this is the reality of our business.
Nathaniel, hard left coming up right here.
Lopez, are you okay? How long has it been since you've been in a concert hall? This is great. There's a conductor.
Just us.
Yeah. Just us. That's the way it should be. Beethoven.
Sing the hate out!
All right!
Drum finish! I'm telling you, it was such an unbelievable experience. The whole thing, the whole day. And if you had seen him, if you could have felt him, I mean, it's the same hall, we're listening to the same goddamn music, but no. You see him, it's one thing, but you feel him, I'm watching him, he's watching the music, and while they're playing, I say, my God, there is something higher out there. Something higher out there, and he lives in it, and he's with it. I've never even experienced it, but I can tell. I don't even know what you fucking call it. What? What is it?
Grace!
All right. That's Grace?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. To be there with him like that, and see the way that he is transported, he surrenders. Damn it, honey. I mean, I've never loved anything the way that he loves music. Ugh. Hey, come on. I'm thinking about my day. I wasn't thinking about you.
That I believe, honey.
Call the mayor. He's been trying to reach you.
Which mayor?
The mayor.
Okay.
Call the mayor. Points West by Frank Sinatra. Every now and then in this city of innumerable wrongs, the powers that be get things right.
Los Angeles has the ignominious distinction of being the homeless capital of the nation, and Skid Row is ground zero of the crisis. So I'm pleased to announce I am increasing the city's financial commitment to this area by $50 million.
Every now and then, the words I write do not leap straight from this page to the ether. Instead, every now and then, they reach the right reader at the right time. Every now and then, the hearts, minds, and wallets of the city's officials open simultaneously. And when that happens, every now and then, the city is a better place for it.
Steve?
Yeah.
Your boyfriend is downstairs.
Thank you. It's funny. Daniel, you all right?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You need something?
A man only needs what he can carry, Mr. Lopez, and I have all I can carry right here. I have my bedding, I have my drums, I have my flour, I have my water pistol, I have it all.
Listen. You can't hang out here.
I can't?
You can't hang out here. You can't. Sorry.
I don't mind that at all, Mr. Lopez. Not at all.
You understand, right? It's a thing. Policy.
I'll be over here if you need me.
Over there? Okay. You all right?
Yeah, I just, yeah.
Sorry, I gotta...
I completely understand that you're working in. When you're working, you have to work. People have to work and all that. Get out of the way when people are working because you don't want to stand up there in front of people, especially like Mr. Lopez. You stand in front of Mr. Lopez, he's going to tell you to get out of here. So, it's got to work.
I think he's good. Oh, I'm sure. You know, I really do. I mean, I just, this is great. I think it'll really help. I feel like you are exactly what he needs.
Well, thank you.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Oh, Graham Clayton. Thank you.
At your service.
All we need is a place for them to meet and rehearse, like an apartment.
You're asking for an apartment for Nathaniel?
Yeah.
Does he want an apartment?
Thanks. Yes.
And he told you this?
Yes.
You so full of shit, Lopez.
I don't want an apartment.
Good, because it's not. It's actually a music studio for Mr. Clayton to give you the
Why
cello
don't we have
lessons.
Mr. Clayton come down here? This is a perfect place to play in the tunnel.
No,
so we'll just
Mr.
have
Clayton doesn't like
come here to do the
tunnels.
lessons.
He says it has to be quiet. Well, it has to be quiet for the cello lessons. So your apartment is
It's
where...
not my apartment.
I know. The apartment that belongs
I
to
don't
you,
have an apartment. I don't
completely
want to be in an apartment. I don't need an
Yeah,
apartment.
let's get
Beethoven
off
lives
that
out
point.
in the freshness
Nathaniel,
of the air.
the
He's the leader of
apartment is
Los
not the
Angeles,
point.
and
It's an
Angeles means
opportunity.
Angels. You can't.
Do you want
can't
the
hold down angels. You
opportunity?
can't clip
Stop.
angels.
Do you want an opportunity
Do you
or
have
not?
an apartment?
No. I have a house.
So angry. Yelling. Doesn't make sense. Do you have a family?
What?
Are you a married man? Is there a Mrs. Steve Lopez?
No. I did marry, but we split up, and we have a son, Thomas. He's in college now.
Oh, Mr. Steve Lopez, Mr. Thomas Steve Lopez, Mrs. Mary Steve Lopez?
Not Mrs. Lopez, Mary Weston.
Oh, Mrs. Mary Weston Steve Lopez?
No, just Mary Weston, period. We were married. We're not anymore. Now she's just married.
You were married to Mary, but you're not married to Mary anymore.
Correct. Don't ask me how.
Mrs. Floria Ayers, Miss Jennifer Ayers, and then there was Mr. Nathaniel Anthony Ayers Sr. He was a big man. He had big hands. I have very small hands. Fit around a violin and a cello. Mr. Ayers was a big man, but he wasn't a god. I have my God. Mr. Steve Lopez.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, you're my God, flying around high. You're my
I'm
God,
not comfortable
Mr.
being
Steve
your
Lopez,
God.
staff writer. You are my God.
I'm your God.
You're my God.
All right. I am your God. And as your God, I command you to be at Lamb 2 p.m. 1 week from today for a cello lesson. Done deal. And it's a really sweet deal, too, because if you show up, I will grant you eternal life. Hell, I might even make you a disciple. If you don't, you're on your own.
This is my apartment. 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 This is my apartment.
You've always been here, Nathaniel Ayers. I've always been with you, Nathaniel. I'll never leave you, Nathaniel. I love you, Nathaniel. No one else loves you, Nathaniel. But I love you, Nathaniel. I'll protect you, Nathaniel.
When you fell from heaven, they laughed at you, Nathaniel.
You're my heart, Nathaniel. And I am your heart. We'll be together forever, Nathaniel.
I'll protect you.
I'll be here to protect you from the pain.
I'll be here to protect you from
You fierce
I'll
swan,
protect you from
sweat,
their eyes.
fear for you.
I'll protect you from their bloody tongues.
I'll be here to protect you from their eyes.
Step left, Nathaniel. Step right, Nathaniel.
No one else loves you,
My boy,
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel. Take off the shoes.
I'll protect you.
There's
You always take care of a child. That's what a child's about. Forget you. Jump off.
Come on. Hey, look at that. You'll see those on the street quick, right? And then right again, right here, Nathaniel. Come on down. What do you? Come on, we go down here and then to the end and left.
I think we should do the lesson out here.
No, it's just this way. Come on.
Listen, Mr. Lopez, I really think we should do it out here.
No, come on. Let's have a look. It's right down here.
Mr. Lopez.
Nathaniel, come on. It's really clean. Come check it out.
We should do it out here. It's better. More comfortable out here. I don't know.
nice.
Looks nice.
It's nice.
Come on, you can do it.
I'll give you a hand with that. We got it. Oh, boy. Let's see. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Ah, yeah. Here it is.
It's great, right? I mean, I like it. What do you think?
It's nice, it's clean, the bathroom's better than... Except for him.
I don't want to die in here.
Don't.
Somebody could
You'd
just
be
come
fine.
in here and kill me.
Nathaniel?
Take all of my belongings.
Nathaniel, the door locks.
I only lives 12 days. What if in 12 days someone walks through that door and murders me? And I don't care about this Clayton thing either. Walt Disney Hall, Disney Duck. It doesn't make a difference. I don't need any of that. If I want to take a lesson, I should take the lesson in the tunnel where I can hear the city sounds and not be locked off from life, locked off from the world. In the tunnel, I can hear the music the way it's supposed to be played. Not in this place. There's no city sounds. There's no Beethoven. There's no Los Angeles, California. I don't belong here. I'm never coming here again.
Nathaniel, that's Graham Clayton.
Pleased to meet you, Nathaniel. I always love meeting a fellow musician. I brought you something. I know you're partial to Beethoven, so I thought you'd enjoy this. Because, you know, without Johann Sebastian, there would be no Ludwig van. For someone who hasn't had a lesson in 3 decades, you played quite beautifully.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
work on a smoother rhythm for the right hand, and don't stop-start. Carry a phrase all the way through.
Great.
Give you right a bill.
Thank you. Mr. Clayton.
Yes.
Sir. Do you think I could be good again?
Yes, I do.
I like your apartment, by the way.
It's not my
It's
apartment.
not, it's just...
I don't live here.
Well, you should. God has blessed you with a gift, Nathaniel. Nothing pains God more than when we squander his blessings. You owe it to him to
I don't
care
owe
for
God.
this.
Mr. Steve Lopez is my God.
What?
Skywriter for Los
No.
Angeles. Higher power flying
Doesn't know
around
what
the
he's
wings
saying.
like an angel.
One-
Mr. Steve Lopez is my mic! Make him scratch!
Doesn't know what he's saying.
Mr. Graham Clayton is gonna tell me who my God is?
Down by the car?
Do you know who my God is, Mr. Clayton? I know who my God is.
He's a good
I
teacher.
know who my
You should
God
accept
is.
how graceful.
Graceful is the ballerinas at Juilliard. Who are those girls were graceful?
Tiny ballerinas
people in
is twirling
That's how we're
around.
gonna be with Mr.
Twirling around, angels
graceful
on
little
earth.
ballerinas.
I love them flying around like I love Mr. Steve Lopez flying around. I love God. I love you. I love you.
I don't want him to love me.
Well, it looked like you might have to get over that.
It's a bad idea. I love you, Steve, turns into you failed me, Steve, turns into very bad things. That's my limited experience. I don't want to be on the other side of that with him, would you? He doesn't know if I'm a ballerina, if I'm God, if I'm an airplane pilot. He has no idea what he's saying.
Is there something you want from me, Lopez? Or you just come to show me your prom dress? You look nice.
I want you to help him because he's sick and he needs medication, and you have a team of doctors here. Tell him to sit down with him. Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
Nathaniel's made it quite clear he's not ready to speak to a psychiatrist.
Force him.
Force him.
Tell him to do it. Tell him he can't play his instruments until he sits down with a shrink.
That's not what we do here.
What you do here is fucked. It is.
Look, even if I did want to coerce Nathaniel into psychiatry,
Coerce.
which, whatever, if I wanted
Coerce.
to do that, which I don't, I couldn't force him to take medication. The law's the law, unless he's in imminent danger to himself or someone else. Are you going to answer that or what?
I'm in the car. What if he was a danger to someone else?
But he's not.
Mary, I'm on the way. Relax. What if someone said he was? What if someone dialed 911 saying Nathaniel had attacked him, they put him in a psychiatric
I know
hospital?
you're not thinking about
Wouldn't
lying
they?
on him, Lopez.
And then he would be in a 14-day psychiatric hold. They'd put him on meds. Straight away. What if that's all it took for him to be well? What if 2 weeks of meds, a 2-week window into what his life could be, changed his life, saved his life? Why wouldn't you want to be part of that?
Steve, Nathaniel has one thing going for him right now, a friend. If you betray that friendship, you destroy the only thing he has in this world.
I don't want to be his only thing.
Didn't you just tell somebody you was in your car?
Mary, relax. What table are we at?
This is Nathaniel Ayers Jr., Mr. Lopez. I was
Nathaniel.
calling.
Because you promised me a hard case for my cello and I haven't received it yet.
Yeah.
And also, I need sheet music. I
Hey.
need sheet music for Beethoven Second Sonata.
And also Opus 131 for septets and strings and woodwinds and Opus 20 and...
E-flat major.
One sec.
For an E-flat major. And also, my A string is missing.
So we're talking
I need
about
my
A string replaced.
Nathaniel.
You
know, this is not.
who's engaged in changing the city. The series in the Times on the struggles and the triumphs of Nathaniel Anthony Ayers has brought crucial attention to one of the most pressing issues in our city. The stories after it is all addresses problem of compassion and commitment. And in honor of this, it is my pleasure to present this year's Media Award to Steve Lopez.
Houses my violin and my cello and my weapons of mass destruction. Child needs protection. You don't want to put a baby in the trunk of a car and have it get bashed up against the wall. Bashed up against the wall. Bashed up against the wall.
I got a phone call from Mark Rosenthal today. Remember him?
Oh.
Book editor.
Bob Geldof with a crew cut.
He's been reading your Nathaniel stuff. Thinks it's genius. Whatever.
Whatever.
Anyway, he said it's a book.
What did he say exactly?
It's personal, it's political, it's timely. I could sell the shit out of it.
Oh, boy.
His words, excuse me, not mine.
Well, it's complicated. Nathaniel's complicated.
Well, yeah, he's mentally ill. I mean.
Right, but beyond that, it's endless.
Oh.
I don't want to take full responsibility.
Oh, by all means, avoid full responsibility. Just, keep going with the partial responsibility and exploiting him like you are now.
You should
Because that's
stop.
a slippery slope right there. Mr. Lopez. One day you're getting a book from the guy, and the next he's expecting, I don't know, some sort of consistency in the relationship. Screw that, man. Who needs that shit, right? My words.
You driving?
No, I have a car.
And a driver?
Oh, my God. Oh, it's Nathaniel for you.
As a youngster, labeled mentally ill because of the underlying cigarette habit, constant disturbance. Bigots have children too. Pins from Steve Lopez, many things. Constant disturbance. Bigots have children. Bigots have children too. Pens and paper. Pins from Steve Lopez, many things. And a cello from Steve Lopez. Many thanks to that, because without Steve Lopez, I wouldn't have any of that. But cigarette habits, constant disturbances.
I've had what I think is a beautiful idea. I think Nathaniel should give a recital.
I don't know if I can make that call. He hasn't been very lucid lately.
Right.
I don't...
When is he clearest? When is he most able to focus his thoughts? When he's playing.
Right.
This could increase his confidence 1,000-fold. It could be transformative. How can we not give him that, Steve? God bless you, Steve.
Sure he does.
My first concert, I was so nervous, I vomited. All down my tuxedo. It was so embarrassing. Want to know how I got over those jitters, Nathaniel? I pray. Should we pray together, you and I? Heavenly Father, shine your light on Brother Nathaniel that he may speak with your voice tonight.
Been here, Nathaniel. I'm here, Nathaniel. You're not here, Nathaniel. You never have been here. You never will be here. My voice is all there is.
Everything's fine.
Follow my voice,
Tune up
Nathaniel.
and play.
Angels have laughed away from these people, Nathaniel. When you fell from heaven,
Nathaniel Ayers.
Nathaniel, I got some soup here for you. Nathaniel?
You think I'm stupid? Is that what you think?
You know you want to kill them, Nathaniel. Kill you first, Nathaniel.
No.
He'll string you up,
It's
Nathaniel.
not like I can't see everything. I see everything.
And swing
I
you
know
up.
who you are. I know what you're doing.
Dogs biting at your feet, Nathaniel.
I thought you might be hungry.
Leave you to walk the dusty earth alone, Nathaniel. You'll eat dust.
That's hydrochloric acid. If I eat that, it'll burn me up inside and kill me like a dog.
Nathaniel. Nathaniel, I wouldn't do that.
You'll eat dust, Nathaniel.
Then, okay. It's good, see?
I'm not here, Nathaniel. You're here, Nathaniel. You're you, Nathaniel.
Shit.
Don't put your hands on me!
Nathaniel.
Back the hell off! Don't you ever touch me! Don't ever put your hands on me!
Please, don't. Nathaniel.
Don't you ever touch me!
Stop.
Nathaniel!
Just breathe.
Hi, Nathaniel. It's freezing out here. Don't you want to come home?
Can't go back there. It's not safe.
Come on home, Nathaniel. Nathaniel! Where are you going to sleep?
David, sorry, it's Steve, listen. Can you call me back when you have a second? There was an incident with Nathaniel tonight. I'm a little worried. Anyway, call back when you have a sec. It's mine, man! I claim my right to those possessions! Show me Linda!
What?
Hey, where's Nathaniel?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Hey! Is it Daryl?
Hey, stay back. Who the hell are you?
LA Times. That's the last guy you should be arresting.
Skid Row cleanup, sir. Let's go. This man's in illegal possession of a shopping cart and a milk crate.
You're gonna arrest him for possession of a milk crate?
That's correct, sir.
Officer, what happened?
A couple of kids came out here with some baseball bats, beat the shit out of this poor guy.
Get a name?
Negative, sir.
Excuse me, sorry. Excuse me.
Is this admits? May I make an inquiry about it? Excuse me. This way?
What? Yeah, down here.
It's usually on the screen. I'm sorry, it's usually on the screen. Excuse me, ma'am. Recent ear admits name Ayers, A-Y-E-R-S. Thank you, by the way.
No.
Hi, thank you. I'm looking for a recent admission.
I'm hoping you have a recent admission of a man named Ayers, A-Y-E-R-S.
I know, Contreras was the reporting officer. He was the officer on site. It's not the
Mr. Ayers, A-Y-E-R-S, Nathaniel Anthony Ayers, 5'10", African-American.
Hi, it's me again. It's gonna be a long shift. What's your name?
Nathaniela.
I do words for a living. It doesn't matter. Whoever has 2 stripes on their arm or more.
Ayers, A-Y-E-R-S, Nathaniel-Ayers.
No, do not put me on hold again.
A-Y-E-R-S.
Lopez,
Steve, David, I got your message. What's up?
there's a beating a homeless man at Winston Street. It's right in Nathaniel's spot.
Wasn't him?
What? How do you know?
Because he here. eating a crazy big breakfast. I guess sleeping inside can give a man an appetite. He spent last night in the apartment. He came inside.
I thought I lost forever.
Hi. You good? I literally looked everywhere else in Los Angeles, but here. Not that I was worried. What happened? What made you decide to sleep in here?
Oh, well, a body can only take so much, Mr. Lopez. I mean, I'm not young anymore. I'm a middle-aged man. You know how it is.
Sure. Housewarming gift.
Thank you, Mr. Lopez. Thank you, Mr. Lopez. Thank you.
I've done good by you, haven't I? I mean, things aren't so bad, right? Say, things are set for Jennifer to become your executor.
I can't believe Beethoven himself is in my own apartment.
You still okay with that? Having Jennifer handle things for you?
It's all right with me. It's all right with Beethoven.
Well, you guys let me know. Because there's papers you got to sign. I just got back from them. You should read them so you know what you're signing.
All right, yeah, I'll just sign him in Nathaniel Anthony Ayers Jr., apartment B116, and the B stands for...
Read them, sign them.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
What do you got anything to drink?
Yes, sir, Mr. Lopez, absolutely, Mr. Lopez. Help yourself to some water. It's where the dripping sound is coming from.
At your leisure. Is there a... What's with Neil Diamond?
I thought that was you.
Well, I'm flattered. He's a good-looking guy. What's wrong?
What's this business about me having a schizophrenic mind?
It's legal jargon.
It says that I have a schizophrenic mind. I do not.
It doesn't mean anything.
Schizophrenic mind.
That's not what I think. Nathaniel, they try to put people in a...
I'm not going anywhere.
And the good news is it has nothing to do with...
I don't go where you say go. I go where I want to go. Okay. You don't put me away, Mr. Lopez. You don't put me away.
Okay.
You don't put me away.
I'm not... I don't,
Yes,
no.
Yes,
you don't have to go
Yes, you
to
are.
court. You don't have to go anywhere, because Jennifer will take care of it.
My sister's not coming near me. She's not coming near me.
Okay,
She's not
remember
coming
what
near me.
you
If
said
she says she's not coming, if I say
right.
she's not coming, then she's not
You
coming.
said, Nathaniel, you said...
That's it. I'm not having any more. I'm not having any more. Nathaniel. I'm sick of being Nathaniel, and you're Mr. Lopez. Okay, I'm not your slave. I'm not your boy. I'm not Mr. Colonel Sanders.
No, I'm sorry,
I'm
I was
not
wrong.
Mr. Walt
I'm
Disney.
sorry, I
I'm
was
a
wrong.
man. I can take care of myself. I can take care of myself, Mr. Lopez. And I don't need you. I don't need the city. I despise the city, and I despise you. And if I ever see you again, I'll cut you over and gut you like a fish. Because I'm Nathaniel Anthony Ayers Jr. Mr. All right. Mr. Nathaniel Anthony Ayers Jr. N-A-T-H-A.
You're of no consequence.
Hey.
Hola, mi amor. ¿Cómo estás?
Enojada. ¿Por qué no llegaste temprano?
¿No pude llamarte?
So that was my first mistake. Northridge Quake 94, remember?
I smelled the toast.
We've been here 2 days. All our crap still in boxes. And at 4 a.m. it hit. God, that terror. You, me, and Thomas, what was he, 9?
Mm-hmm.
All huddled out of that bedroom door frame. Told him it was a good omen. Welcoming us to our new life. Better life. In LA. I should have had us on the first flight back to Philly. I thought I was helping someone. There's a guy, he's got a gift. He's lost his way. I'm gonna... Inevitably backfired. This backlash to the... And the very person I was trying to be of some redeeming service to turns on me. I'm the enemy. You know? A stranger. And I don't know who to fault. I can't see any outcome to support a belief in anything worthwhile. Done trying. I resign from everything. It's official.
You couldn't stop that earthquake. You can't fix LA. You're never gonna cure Nathaniel. Just be his friend and show up.
Good? I'll be right here if you need me.
We had some life, didn't we?
Beethoven's Triple Concerto. All right? Yeah. It's a good one. I liked it. Mr. Ayers, I'm going to give your sister a ride to the hotel.
You don't have to call me that, Mr. Lopez.
I know. I want to. I should have been calling you that all along.
I said such terrible things to you, Mr. Lopez, and I hate myself for saying those things.
Sometimes friends piss each other off, right? It's part of the deal.
I couldn't imagine that you would want to be my friend after I said all those things.
Mr. Ayers, I'm honored to be your friend. Points West by Steve Lopez. A year ago, I met a man who was down on his luck and thought I might be able to help him. I don't know that I have. Yes, my friend Mr. Ayers now sleeps inside. He has a key. He has a bed. But his mental state and his well-being are as precarious now as they were the day we met. There are people who tell me I've helped him. Mental health experts who say that the simple act of being someone's friend can change his brain chemistry, improve his functioning in the world. I can't speak for Mr. Ayers in that regard. Maybe our friendship has helped him, but maybe not. I can, however, speak for myself. I can tell you that by witnessing Mr. Ayers' courage, his humility, his faith in the power of his art, I've learned the dignity of being loyal to something you believe in, of holding on to it. Above all else, of believing, without question, that it will carry you home.